Hello everyone, welcome to TT Capital Clarity. Why saving money is making you poor? Why saving money is making you poor? That is the topic today. Saving money is good, but this part is destroying you. You've been doing everything right, putting money aside every month, watching your savings account grow, feeling proud of your discipline. But here is the brutal truth. While you think you are getting richer, you are actually getting poorer every single day. Let me show you why and how. Look at your screen. It's 2020. You have 10,000 USD in your savings account. Fast forward today, 2026, you still have 10,000 USD. Same number, same account. But can you buy the same things? A grocery bill that was 100 USD. Now it's 130. A car that cost 25,000 USD. Now it's 32,000 USD. Rent that was 1,200 USD. Now it's 1,600 USD. Here, your savings didn't move, but everything else did. This is called inflation, and it's the silent thief that nobody talks about. I think you are seeing on your screen. Here is the kicker. The average inflation rate is around 3% per year. But in most savings accounts, they pay you 0.5% interest. Maybe 1% if you are lucky. So it means you are losing 2% of your purchasing power. Because of what? Because of inflation. Because of inflation, you are losing 2% of your purchasing power every single year. That 10,000 USD in 10 years, it will only buy you about 8,200 USD worth of stuff in today's money. You didn't spend a dime, but you lost nearly 2,000 USD in value. You get it? So saving is making you poor step by step, slowly. Second thing we need to discuss about is the emergency fund trap. Now, don't get me wrong. You need an emergency fund, right? You need it. 3 to 6 months of expenses sitting somewhere safe and accessible. That's non-negotiable. But here is where people mess up. They save everything like it's an emergency fund. I've met people with 50,000 USD, 100,000 USD, even 200,000 USD sitting in savings accounts, just in case. They are so scared of losing money that they are guaranteeing they lose it to inflation. Yes, they are so scared of losing money, that's true. But they are guaranteeing they lose it to inflation. because there is average of inflation from 1 to 3%. That's the average of inflation, as we have seen above. Yeah, as we have seen above, 3% of inflation. That's the average. So it's like holding water in the desert because you are afraid of spilling it, while it slowly evaporates under the sun. The money you won't need for years, that money should be working for you, not dying slowly in savings account. Something number 3. The real difference. Let's run the numbers, right? You may see on screen. Look at your screen. 2 people both save 500 USD a month for 20 years. Person number A. Person A puts everything in savings account at 1% interest, right? After 20 years, they have 133,000 USD. Person B keeps 6 months emergency fund in savings. Invest the rest in diversified portfolio, averaging 80% annual returns. After 20 years, they have 174,000 USD. Same discipline, same 500 USD a month, but person B has over 140,000 USD more. And remember inflation. Person A $133,000 only buys about 88,000 USD worth of stuff in today's dollars. They actually lost purchasing power despite saving diligently for 20 years. What about person B? Their 274,000 USD is worth about 182,000 USD in today's dollars. They are actually ahead. This isn't about getting rich quick. This is about not getting poor slowly. Let's talk another thing. The fear factor. Fear factor. I know that you are thinking. I know what you are thinking. But the stock market is risky. I could lose everything. Yes, the market goes up and down. In any single year, you might lose money. But here is what data shows. What data shows? Over 20 years periods, the stock market has never lost money, ever. Meanwhile, keeping cash in savings, you are guaranteed to lose money to inflation. You are guaranteed to lose money to inflation if you are keeping cash in savings. That's not fear. That's certainty. So which is actually riskier? The volatility you can see or the silent erosion you can't? The real risk isn't market crashes. The real risk is reaching retirement age and realizing your savings can't fund the life you worked 40 years for. The real risk isn't market crashes. The real risk is reaching retirement age and realizing your safe savings can't fund the life you worked 40 years for. So, after all those things, what to do instead? Here is the steps to do instead. Here is your action plan. Step 1. Build your emergency fund. 3 to 6 months of expenses in high-yield savings account. This is your safety net. Once you have this, you can breathe easier. Step 2. Pay off high-interest debt. Credit cards, personal loans. If you are paying 18% interest, that's your best investment. Pay that off first. Step 3. Take advantage of employer retirement matching. If your employer matches 401k contributions, that's free money. Always get the full match. Step 4. Open an investment account. Index funds, ETFs, targeted date retirement funds. Keep it simple. You don't need to be a stock picker. Just get your money working. Step 5. Automate everything. Here let me repeat this. Automate everything. Set up automatic transfers so you are investing before you can spend. Pay yourself first. Automate everything. Set up automatic transfers so you are investing before you can spend. Pay yourself first. And here is the most important part. Start now. Not when you have more money. Not when you understand everything. Not when the market looks right. Because every month you wait, inflation is eating away at what you've saved. Every month you wait, inflation is eating away at what you've saved. Here is the mindset shift. Look, I get it. Saving feels safe. It feels responsible, and it is responsible up to a point. But there is a difference between being cautious and being paralyzed by fear. Wealthy people don't just save money, they put money to work. They understand that sitting still is moving backwards. You do not need to be rich to invest. You don't need thousands of dollars. Many platforms let you start with 10 USD, 50 USD, or 100 USD. What you need is to shift from a saving mindset to a growing mindset. Your future self, counting on the decisions you make today. Don't let fear rob them of their retirement, the freedom, the options they deserve. Bottom line, saving money is the first step, not the final destination. Your money has one job, to work for you. Make sure it's actually doing that job. Remember, your money has one job, to work for you. Make sure it's actually doing that job. If you save those money are not working for you. No, are being eaten by inflation. Remember, the average of inflation is 3%. But when you invest, you get a return without losing anything, without doing anything. So that means when you invest, money is all working for you. If this opened your eyes, click that subscribe button. I break down money myths like this every week, so you can make smarter decisions with your finances. Drop a comment below. How much do you have in savings right now? And is it actually working for you? See you